obstacles, I guess. This is where I left off last night. Let's just loot them. And I need to go back, equip a source, reorganize my inventory, check the quests, and then we're off to Act 2. It was a beautiful Act 1. Now, look at Gist! You love that? Holy shit! Finesse, Huntsman, and Strength. It's good for refund. I'll lose range, I'll gain Huntsman and Finesse. It's a worthy trade of the amulet was great. That one with range though, it's got an empty slot. Believe it or not, I still haven't tested the runes. I have a lot of socket items and I still haven't tested it. Let's check the... Holy shit, that amulet is good. Whenever we're ready to leave Reaper's Eye, we should talk to Melody. Killing Alexander. Siva of the Seekers. A village of Driftwood at the Reaper's Coast. Call to arms. That's also done. Sign of Resistance is closed. Purge Dragon, Shriekers closed, all Shriekers destroyed. Tribe of Sahelia. Fate. Worse than that. On the map, the vault. Illusions and soul jars, plus there's mentions of Brachysrax. It's probably where the soul jars of these necromancers are secured. Demon emerged from Tyrant's Helm. Tried to kill us. This should be closed too. Every mother's nightmare. Informed by a sorcerer named Jet that Irma isn't missing, she was killed in a Voidwalking attack some time ago. I need to finish that. Arena of Fortjoy. That's closed. Burning Pigs. Oh, thank you for following the Muda. You'll have a long time playing Divinity. The Cursed Ring. Tromtoy's Ring. Wants me to put it on. Could activate that. Eternal Worshipper. Eternal Soul Jar. That should also be done, goddammit, if I'm Benmazed. Lass. In Driftwood. Lone Wolf Call Roost. Reaper's Coast. My story about the Dreamer. I'm sure if I met him. Yeah, that's also the same. Meriwether escaped from the Reaper's Eye. First things first. We are going to Forgery Square. And then Irma's daughter. It should be here. Over here.
Irma?
No, it's Irma's mother. Okay.
She ignores you and continues calling out for her Irma.
Can we speak with anyone?
Please, please, you must help me. No one here will help me. Not one of these bastards. Irma, she's called I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger to help me if you are an...
Her corpse is somewhere where the Void Walken are.
An elf! Stay away, cannibal. If I find out you've gone near my baby, I'll skin you alive. Away from me. Please, please, you must help me. No one here will help me. Not one of these... She was here. I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger to help me find her. Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and tell her, Mummy says this is for her little chicken, and it's time to come home.
She soaks up as...
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back to me. This place turns people cold. You are an...
She ignores you.
God damn it.
She don't listen to reason. Maybe you'll have better luck than I. A fella can't hear himself. Yeah, that Farah. You gotta cut that out. What's happened to you? Known her all my life. Her little girl Irma, too. What else do you call hollering after a ghost? That child of hers she's shouting after's been dead and buried a month over. Killed by a Void Woken back in our own
I talked
village.
to her,
And
not
I
with
know
all party members, only with the Red Prince.
The shrine depicts Lucy and the Divine. Avatar, you hear as...
This leads us to... There it was there. Dragon's Bitch.
The shrine remains as you left it. Again.
Shortcut. There. It'll take me around half an hour to finish those sub-side quests. But mostly everything is done. Diablo 1 for. React now.
Why are you still here? You have a vault to uncover and a soul jar to destroy.
They can live. We're doing this. Instead of destroying Soul Jar.
The jar stands before you. cold
We'll
and
remove the
still.
lid from the jar and absorb the soul inside.
As you remove it for a moment, you're seeing through someone else's eyes.
You can just say, go fish, you know?
The jar seems quieter now. For just a moment, so you feel when you open your eyes, you're back in your...
To that, let's see if we can close the quest like this.
The pictograms on the jar stand fixed. As you reach into... You blink. The image only lasts a moment, and then you're back.
Fate worse than death. Done. It's closed now. Filthy iron key. Thank God they're empty. You leave anything? Pieces of shit. Why haven't I came back here? Alright, this is done.
Back sniffing around where you don't belong? Do not...
Now let's see what's left. Why isn't Wittermoor's soul jar closed? We destroyed Lord Wittermoor's soul jar, freeing his soul. It should have been closed. Bullshit. Cursed ring. That's next. Ring of Brachis Rex. Lemon ring. Warfare. Where is Band of Brachis?
The ring just got tighter. A lot tighter.
Cursed. Put on Tromdoi's ring. Only for it to curse me. Now we're casting Bless.
Bloody ring. It's loose.
Ring is gone.
Get off me and stay off.
And where is my warfare? Geomancy. Where's my warfare ring? That. Now what does it says? It's closed. I think it's closed. It's closed. What else is open? Whenever Reapers, okay. Alexander, Son of Lucian Divine. Kill them, okay. Alex us. Meister, Call to Arms, Garret, Purge Dragon. Nothing else. Tribe of Sahelia. Artifacts of a Tyrant. Every Mother's Nightmare. She was killed in a Void Woken attack some time ago. The only Void Woken attack that I'm aware of is in the middle of the map. I've got those. Now for joy. Timur Soul Jar. All the quests are done. It's Source. Ruined Castle.
Your grip tightens around the blade's hilt. You never felt such rage. These freaks, they are tearing the world apart. They must not live. Rivellon must survive.
I haven't looked there. Shit, bloody Mulet. The sword inventory. Steel-handed axe. A loose shield. And a loose strength and single-handed. 1 to Constitution, reflect back, 51, 71. All that I gain will be damage, a lot of damage. But nothing else in return. I'd rather keep the shield. Spans are better. Initiative, dodge. Better keep initiative. Wits, dodging, water resist, wits and leadership. Wits and poison resist. Alright, seems to be fun. Let's go for those source points. And we're done with the map, we can start with the Act 2. With source. Marina the Brave is a rat. Okay. Fuck. And what's the Seeker's rallying point? That's the closest that I can get to. What do we do with these decomposing guys here? Guess I just kill them. Nothing else to do. Let's see, we got options.
You must help us wage our war. That peace may be. That peace may be. That peace may be.
What are you doing? Who's missing? Ifan? Come on.
An old elf's
Dear ones, not like this. Not like this. Not like this.
He covers your head.
It will take a great... They're as good as so much pain. But they're still inside. They're true souls. And yes, I know full well what they'll become. And I know full well they'd rather die 1,000 deaths than be used in such ways. I can't. These people are so beloved. Stay away from shriekers if you want to live. I know not how much longer my friends here have.
Are you kidding me? What happens if I decide to kill them? They're not galvanized yet.
Into the dark with you.
Let's bloody kill them.
Meet your maker.
It's either that or I try to bless. Haven't tried to bless yet. Maybe we try to bless. If it doesn't work, I'll reload. I want them to become shriekers, goddammit. How about a bless? Valid target. Blessed only.
The seeker gazes up.
Oh, Lucian, divine.
Oh, bless. Doesn't work. Just doesn't work. Waste of a source. Let's kill them. The fuck?
You must help us wage our war.
An old elf's pained gaze passes between the
Dear ones, not like this.
React when I
Not
kill
like
them,
this.
react.
He covers your...
It will take her as good as so much pain. But, and yet, where you find stay away from Shrieker.
Just fuck it. He doesn't give a fuck.
The air out here's a damn sight better than in Fort Joy, eh?
Whistle and tell him you like his wolf. Tell Ethan that you met your god in Hall of Echoes. I haven't done these party conversations. I mean, I've done it at the start, but not now. Ethan contract is complete. Raise your arms to salute him. Tell him you read the book about the lone wolf's claws of deceit. Is that story about truth really true?
Ifan looks at you askance, then doubles up, laughing. He wipes tears from his eyes and stutters to speak, but he can't stop laughing enough to do so.
Oh, she was a fine one. You see there, she writes like a cottage innocent, but the truth is, it was she who stole everything from the Chems. And she wrote that whole book to cover her tracks, so nobody'd look for the missing gold anywhere near her. She never even met Roost, though she paints quite an accurate picture of his, bedroom antics.
And with that, he's laughing uncontrollably again, waving you away with both hands.
When contract is complete, raise your arms to salute him.
Ifan salutes right back, then grabs you in an unexpected bear hug.
Truth be told, I couldn't have done it without your help. But you know, a contract's not complete until you hand it in. So I'm not putting my feet up just yet.
Whistle and tell him you like his wolf.
Me too. Best damn friend a man could have.
He whistles, and the shaggy wolf appears by his side, panting in that way that makes wolves look like they're laughing. The wolf whines and claws at the ground.
Ask where Ifan got a wolf. You'd like a pet like that yourself. Reach out to pet the wolf.
Wouldn't try that if I were you. He don't take kindly to strangers. Afrit's been howling at my side a long time now. Good old boy appears anytime I use Source. You should have seen him rampage on the day the Magisters collared me. If you'd seen that, you'd know to keep your fingers as far from his jaws as you could.
Tell Ifan you met your god in a Hall of Echoes.
Me too. A god I don't believe in told me things about myself I don't believe. Yeah. Harder to maintain skepticism then, all right. Whatever we believe, we still need to live in the here and now. Now that my contract is fulfilled, I say we get the hell off this island. Lonely? I wouldn't think so. I went from life in the regiment, to life in the pack, to life on the road with you. I haven't had time to be lonely.
He pauses, reddening slightly as he looks at you curiously.
Unless, wait. What did you mean exactly? Ah, yes. Of course.
That was awkward.
Ivan
God
nods.
fucking damn it. We're doing that with these two, not with him. Let's speak with Seville or Lass. Lass.
I'd say we should stop to talk, but I'm swamped.
The big surrounding. Oh shit, I think there's something in my mind. She has a minute to talk.
Sure thing, Chief. What's up?
So you want to talk about what happened with Elf Sahilia?
Okay. I don't.
Mm.
Look, just... I know it was bad, okay? I know. You don't have to tell me. I'm sorry. I just want to move on.
Nah.
I'd say we should stop to talk, but I'm swamped. Don't make much of it one way. There's got to be a way. Sure thing, Chief. What's up?
Her eyes are looking worse.
She bats her eyelashes coquettishly over black eyes in grey sockets.
Just for you, Chief.
Terry spoke to one of the gods in Hall of Echoes.
One of the gods? Really? Well, look at you go. What did they say?
Tell her the truth, you met Zorostisa. She told you that Lass was liability. Tell her half the truth, say you made Zorostisa, god of the lizards. She called you her champion. We all the part where she told you to get rid of Lass. Tell her the truth. You met Zorostisa and she told you the Lass was liability.
One of the gods said that.
Losa huffs on her fingernails and buffs them on her tunic, smirking.
Nice.
But it sounded quite serious. Say you hope she knows you wouldn't abandon her over some apparition.
Her face cracks into a mischievous smile. She capers around you, bouncing from one foot to the next, chanting.
You like me, you really, really like me.
She stops suddenly,
Christ.
goes rigid, then relaxes, smiles broadly, and leans over to whisper in your ear.
Psst. I like you too.
Fucking lunatic.
I'd say we should stop to talk, but I'm swamped. Sure thing, Chief. What's up? You know, wherever the next road leads, I guess. I never was one to... How about you? You missing home by now?
Nad, you'll be happy to return home when all this is over.
Well, let's get you there then. I've always kind of felt like home isn't really a place or a time or anything like that. It's all in the mind.
That's where she feels at home now.
I think as long as I might lose myself at any moment, I'll feel like a bit of a stranger, no matter where I go. That does help. Thanks, Chief. Sure thing, Chief. What's up?
That's all. Now, Sibyl.
Your eyes brim with inquiry, so ask.
I say that something incredible happened. You met with your god in a Hall of Echoes.
You don't say. I too had the pleasure. Of course, when I say pleasure, I mean the distinct dishonor.
Did his breath smell? What happened? Did his breath smell?
Like death and desperation. I'd rather not talk about it.
You'd like a chance to comfort her?
She hesitates, but you can tell she wants to speak.
The thing is, Tirsan Dilius, the old father, The Golden Leaf, he wants me to become the next divine.
Smile and tell her Solstice, a god of wizards, wants the same of you.
Her eyes fix on some unseen thing of darkness.
Beware of gods bearing gifts. Divinity. And yet, he treated me...
Like a mortal, like a slave, like a devotee. Like a slave?
Exactly.
Ah.
His was an exercise in power. Brutal, like all true power is. His was a lesson, meant to discipline, not to edify. Why would I obey such a god?
Say by all means she should disobey, you'll be the next divine, not her. Tell her obedience is part of life sometimes, she shouldn't take it to heart.
How clueless.
Motherfucker, I fucking knew it. I need that thing up, not down.
Exactly. His was a... Why would I obey such a god?
Say the bonus, she should disobey, you'll be the next divine, not her.
Like I said, beware of gods bearing gifts. Divinity. One word and it makes you drunk.
Again, shit. Fuck.
Exact. His was a... Why would I obey? Like I said, beware of gods bearing... But I do appreciate the sentiment. Unless you love the idea of a life knee-deep in swamp water, I suggest we look for a ship.
Curious about her tattoos.
So they are. My arms are gravestones. Many a lost soul's last rest. One day I'll know who they were, the ones on my right arm. And one day, they'll all be dead, the ones on my left.
Okay. Ask about the names on her right arm.
They are the ones I was forced to kill. I don't know why. I can't recall. But I kept their names, and with their names, I will honor them.
Wonder who forced her to kill.
The Master. A lizard, but not any lizard. A spectre in the flesh, a man with no name. A darker shade in shadows. If he be a demon, as the frightened claim, I will be a demon hunter. Until it is over, I will be nothing but vengeance. A day on the beach I'll be after.
You'll join her when a day on the beach arrives. Thanks for following. Still defines herself by her master, slave mentality. Smile and tell her you'll join her when the day on the beach arrives.
She returns your smile, though you can read the skepticism in her eyes.
A lovely little promise to make. A thorny one to keep. We'll see how bloodied you're willing to get to pluck the one rose lost in a forest of daggers. Still, I do appreciate the sentiment.
Ask about the names on her left arm.
Those are the breadcrumbs, torn and tossed aside along the long road to the Master. They are inconsequential, candles snuffed out by a brighter flame, if I do say so myself.
Save here. Still want to talk more about Stingtail.
My, I did get you all worked up, didn't I? Afraid you won't be able to sleep tonight?
Take her hand as she'll be able to sleep tonight.
She pulls her hand away, quickly and violently, as if bitten by a snake.
Tell her she has an odd reaction to kindness indeed.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that. I suppose I'm a bit skittish from time to time. Skittish like a cat that's seen too much unkindness. You see, there's triplets in my mind. The woman I am, the woman I must be, the woman I long to be. Like all sisters, they do tend to be at odds with one another. From time to precious time.
Tell her that if there's a woman she longs to be, it means she wants to be different, to be better.
To be better, I must butcher. All new beginnings. You can see what I can do. What comes as easily as a morning's yawn or a rush of blood in the presence of beauty. This, you must accept. Be torn if you must. I'll soon stitch you back together.
One of her eyebrows arcs, like a cat arching its back, ready to scratch.
A touchy subject, I warn you. None. I served but the master. The master, and none but he.
Her right hand goes for her needle, a quick, routine motion. But then she stops herself.
Go, before I lose my temper.
God damn it, I'm blood in you. I don't know why I pressed that.
If the present is all that matters, you must take me as I am. You can see what I can do. What comes as easily as this, you must accept. Thank you. How romantic a concession, to let a woman kill when she so pleases.
One of her eyebrows.
A touchy subject, I warn you. Very clever.
That's all. Split our conversation. Off we go to Act 2. Has been enough. Guess there's nothing to loot here. This metal crate and these two crates here, but that's about it. Fuck those crates. Moving.
Let's go.
But to leave the area and not be able to return here again. The quest will be closed and archived if you want to proceed.
Boat first, questions later.
Board the boat.